And we're live. What's up, guys?
Hello?
Hi, Jonathan.
Yes?
Hey, Jonathan, this is Robert. Look, I'm not here to ruin your morning or anything. I am a realtor. I just hoping to ask a quick question, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Yep, I appreciate that a lot. I was just calling about 76 Wareham Street, unit number 5. I saw that did come off the market. I'm just assuming that's because you sold that now, correct?
No, completely incorrect. It's 5A, and we live in that unit and have no intent of putting it on the market.
Oh,
The unit across from us, which I think is 5E, was on the market,
mhm.
and then the owners moved back in,
Oh, dang it.
gone to New York. So I think
Wrong number on my part.
that's all I know.
All right. Sorry
Yeah,
about calling you
that's
then.
all right.
Have a good one.
Okay, don't worry. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, my API is not working either.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person...
Damn, not one pickup.
How many fresh do you have?
Just 7.
Hello?
Hi, Miss Smith.
Hello? Yes, who's this?
Hey, Miss Smith, this is Robert. Look, I just want to be upfront with you real quick. I am a realtor. Was just hoping to tell you why I called, and then I promise you can hang up on me if you want.
I don't have time right now. I do not have time right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Is there a better time to call you back? Oh, shit, hang up. I'm gonna call her back again later. Oh, wait. This is the husband, I think. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Chad?
Yes.
Hey, Chad, this is Robert. I just want to be upfront with you. I am a realtor. Was just hoping to ask a quick question, if that's okay.
No, I'm all set. Thank you.
Oh, dang it. 8 Bunker Lane ain't available anymore by chance?
Nope.
Oh, dang it. And did you guys end up selling that, I'm guessing, right? Oh, fuck, it hanged up.
I think people in your market are calling really early, bro.
Yo,
I think you're like
why-
caller number 10.
Well, this is
Why do you
Max.
sound like
That's why I
that?
said-
Does he sound like that just to me?
It must
Definitely,
be.
definitely
Hold on,
is.
let me see.
There's 2 of you, bro.
No,
Your
shouldn't
voice
be.
is doubled.
Me?
No.
Oh, I know why.
Oh, Will's, yeah.
Will.
Will's is.
Is that better?
Yeah. You sounded like there was 2 of you.
This is up near
Yeah, 'cause-
Boston. That's why it trickles down, Will. Like, in a little, like, couple of numbers down, it's going to be, like, Rhode Island.
Nobody's answering. Love it.
You
Are you calling them from the past couple of
Thursday,
days,
you're
too?
doubled again, Will.
What are you talking about? Will, talk?
Hello.
Yeah, you are doubled.
There's
I
2
don't
of
know
them.
why.
Can you mute one of your mics or something? Like, is that like an?
Let
I don't know
me-
if you have 2 mics on. Is why.
Let me finish dialing these, and then I'll reset my mixer.
Dude, mute your mic. I cannot listen to 2 of you.
You think are people calling maybe too early? Like a 7:50? Maybe people are calling 7:50. I'm just being late. Maybe I am late. Yeah. At least they're not calling at
I wonder what's
7:30.
going on with
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Will's
The
mic.
person you're trying to reach is not available.
What?
So I wonder what's going on with Will's mic.
Probably just something wrong with the mixture for a second. It's whatever.
It was very Sorry, Will. I didn't mean to like be rude when I said to mute it. I mean it's
Staff at design.
causes a
Oh,
headache.
sorry, wrong number. I apologize.
No problem. So long.
Oh shit, this is what it was. It was a funeral parlor.
All right, just posted. Why is my button not working?
I'm just trying to do what you guys said to do, which is just sound like this. Like not like monotone, but like just talk. Like this. 'Cause I feel like I do put in a customer service voice sometimes, like you guys said.
Yeah. It's not letting me switch the room at all now.
Hello?
Hello. We are not available now. Please leave your name.
Will, are you the director?
Hello?
I don't know.
Hi, Castillo? Hello, Castillo?
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
TNA.
Yes, Castillo?
This is.
Sorry, I have the wrong number. I was looking for Castillo Lima, 25 Ashkins Drive.
Hello?
Hi, yes, Castillo.
Hello?
Sorry.
Hey, Will.
He's calling.
Hmm.
Hello?
Can I help you?
Yes, looking for Mark.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, this is Robert. Look, I don't want to be annoying to you or anything. I am a realtor. Was just hoping to ask a quick question if that's okay.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It is 8. All the crazy realtors I probably call them right now. It was just about 10 Smutz Circle and Holden. I just saw it came off the market. Didn't know if you ended up selling that or not.
What did you say? Just kind of like I didn't hear it quite well.
Yeah, no problem. It was about 10 Somax Circle in Holden. I saw that
What
did,
about it?
yeah, I just saw that came off the market. I'm just assuming on my end so I can put it down. You guys sold that, correct?
Did we sell it? Is that what you're asking me? Or we selling it?
Yeah, I didn't know if I saw it was for sale and then I saw it came off the market, so I didn't know if you did sell it by chance.
No, we are selling it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I just saw it came off the market on my end. That's why.
Listen, I don't know what you saw, but we are selling it. Okay,
Mhm.
It is for sale. But I'm not saying on the phone anymore. It's 8 in the morning, guy. You can't call people at 8 in the morning. As a real,
Right.
that's like dumbass.
Yeah, I know. Did I sound retarded or something?
No, but he did.
I love when people insult you then instantly hang up.
Do I
Like,
sound? Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, you sound good now.
Okay, good. I just reset my audio. I got one lead.
There we go. It's working.
How was that
Good job.
contact? What happened?
I had 2 contacts. One of them was a lady. She wants to do something in the future, but this is like a retirement home. So I don't know if I'll even put her in my system or not.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
There's no motivation, really. Let me see if this works.
My guys, 8 a.m. live calling. Woo, what's up? What's up?
Oh, it does. Okay. Okay, mine works again.
I noticed that The chat didn't work though. Unless it did. And I'm missing something.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Let me add this list again.
Are you calling stuff from the other day too, Will, or just today? Because I call stuff from like that I haven't called from this weekend too.
Just today.
Hi, this is the Shans. Leave a message and I'll call you right.
Here we go. Chat's fixed. Oh.
Hi, if you're Sean, leave the message.
Huh.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Oh, what?
Nothing. I'm
Hello,
sure. Up.
here for
There you go.
35225.
What's going on?
Dude, it's super cold over here, and I'm pissed. I don't know why it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold here too, man.
Damn near June. Like, come on, man.
It's hot here.
Yeah, we know, Will. Thanks for letting us know.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
It was really hot. I was dripping.
He has
sweat.
alligators to worry about, so
No,
Dude,
I
in
don't.
Orlando's is like no alligators.
it's all alligators. I mean, what do you think Will is? If not an alligator.
am.
He's straight up alligator, bro.
He is.
What does that make you then? Like straight up Amish?
Something like that.
With that shirt, with the flannel too, you look just.
I look hot.
He looks like he's
I know.
about to chop some wood.
You look good. No, you look good.
I
Like,
know. I
don't
look
get me wrong.
hot.
Yeah, you do.
He's
But
he's,
Amish
he's
is hot.
Is now complete.
yeah, man.
What time do you milk the cows today, Mike?
7 o'clock. So it's already done.
Oh, okay. What about like? Aren't you gonna build some furniture today or something
I got some electric fireplaces to get ready for the market.
for your side hustle?
Yeah.
Electric? What the fuck's electricity?
What's
don't-
that? That's the devil's work.
Yeah, it's the
But
devil's
you don't
work, dude.
know. You've never. Holy crap! You don't know much about the Amish, huh?
No,
They
I
do
live in
electric stuff now.
No, they have for a long time. You know those electric fireplaces that like. Will you have one in your home? The Amish make those.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, that's where they come from. The Amish make them.
Oh. Hello,
Hello?
Curtis.
They just think it's blasphemous to use
Hello,
it
Curtis.
to better their lives.
How can I help you?
Yeah, hey Curtis. I'm not sure if you can. I'm also not trying to ruin your day. My name is William. I'm a realtor. Just had a quick question. Is all? Is that okay?
You're calling about the property at Zuni?
Yeah. I saw it came off
Okay.
the market. Did you guys sell
Okay,
that?
William. William.
Mm-hmm.
The property just came off the market. You saw?
I was wondering if you guys sold it.
Okay, William. You're a realtor. You know the property wasn't sold.
Okay.
Come on, let's not do this, okay? You
Sure.
start off wrong.
Okay.
Let's not do this. You know the property wasn't sold. That's why you're calling. If the property was sold, you wouldn't call.
You'd be
on,
surprised.
let's-
Sometimes it does sell.
What,
That's why I
excuse
was asking. You'd be
What was
surprised.
that?
You'd be surprised. Sometimes they
William.
come off the market and they sell, but
William,
I-
you say you're wondering if the property was sold.
yeah.
Come on. You know if the property was sold, okay? Let's not do this.
Okay.
Let's not do this. You will know. And if you don't know, you're not a good realtor.
I know I'm
So
horrible.
let's go down this road. I'm going to go down this road with you.
Sure. Sure.
You're not a good realtor if you don't know if the property was sold.
Right.
So
Okay.
let's start over. You're calling to see if you can list the property.
No, I don't need it. I was just seeing if I could help you, to be honest. If you don't need any help, that's completely fine, my friend. I wish you nothing but the
Yeah,
best.
I don't need any help, William. I
Okay.
thank you.
All right, my friend. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
I'm a realtor. Was just hoping to ask a quick question if
That
that's
was
okay.
funny. That was funny.
Why even continue with? He thinks I'm gonna keep on playing the role of. No.
Yeah,
I'm
he
good.
was just rage baiting at that point.
Yeah. No point.
I'm like, that was funny. He's like, come on. I'm like, I mean, maybe you could have said, like, I mean, I don't know if it was sold, but I mean, sounds like, I mean, I was gonna ask if I could bring you an offer, but it sounds like you're not interested since you're being rude. So have a great day, sir. That's probably what I would have said because that's ridiculous.
I didn't want to fight with him. I just let him go.
This is Robert. I'll be upfront with you. I'm not here to ruin your morning. I am a realtor. Was just hoping to ask a quick question if that's okay.
What question?
It was about 929 Beacon Street. I just saw that it came off the market. I'm assuming that's because you sold that now, correct?
Seriously, I no, and I don't want to have this conversation.
Oh,
I
you
don't know who you are, and I don't want to have this conversation.
Yeah, hey, that's fine. I was just seeing if you were still looking for buyers, but it seems like not, right? You're not looking to ever sell it again?
No.
Oh, all right.
Wow, we're all getting rude people today.
No, that's all right, dude. The thing is, it's not even like that bad.
Nah, it is what it is when these people do.
I'll be honest though, I'd rather them be completely assholes than lead me on to be like, hey, yeah, no, we can talk, and then ghost me. I'd rather them just be
True.
assholes.
No, I agree.
Like,
Smart
please, like,
mindset.
be mean at first. Like, I'd rather you just be honest.
Yeah.
Hi, this is the Shans. Leave a message and I'll call you right back. Thank you. Bye.
Four contacts though, so happy about that.
Nice.
Hello, you're reached 352.
I have to go to a meeting though. Any minute.
My daughter's awake,
Hello?
so I'm just
Hi, Sean.
getting her set up.
Yep.
Hey, Sean. This is Robert. I just want to be upfront with you. I'm not here to ruin your morning. I am a realtor. Was just hoping to ask a quick question, if that's okay.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, hey, I appreciate that. It was about 76 Griswold Ave. I just saw that came off the market. My end, I'm just putting it down that you sold that, correct?
Yeah, I sold that a while ago.
Dang it, I'm sorry. Then I don't know why it just came up. I don't know why your number's coming up. Well, I apologize about that.
Yeah, no, it should be. No, the guy that bought it from me, he bought it from me. Oh God, 6 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, that's on me then. I apologize. Didn't mean to call you this early then.
No, not a big deal at all. Don't worry about that. But yeah, he owns like a used car dealership over in Cranston. He's got a house. So if you take a look at the house on the corner of Chestnut and Metacom.
Yep.
And it's on the let's see, it's going to be on the high school side. It's a relatively new house. That's his. So if you can get the name of that one, that'll be the guy that owned that property.
All right. And just to ask you, because there's just a couple numbers here down, so I don't call one.
OPT hat, huh?
Yeah. I need a haircut.
I just got one. Well,
No,
messy.
you didn't.
It did.
Who did that? It doesn't even look like a haircut.
Dude, like he was super nice to me. Come on, man, just be nice. I'm gonna belong, actually.
Come on, man. Just be nice.
All right, let me move some of these over.
Yeah, I'm pulling new list.
Your calling session is now complete.
All right.
All records have been called based on your.
That's all the fresh expireds. Now, right here, would you guys start calling Fizbos, or should I wait until 9 o'clock?
I don't like to call anything.
Next.
I don't like to call anything that's not expired before 9 o'clock, bro. Fizbos do not answer the. Fizbos for rent by owners, Circle do not answer the phone before 9 a.m.
Yes, they do. That's a limited mindset. Of course they do.
I mean, you could do what you want. I'm just saying.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
I would dial through the expireds again or go to old expireds until 9 and then go to Fizbos.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of super
It's
scared to
not
call Fizbos, so I just kind of want to get them out the way.
Is there how many do you have, Robbie?
Right now on my list, I have 26 like total. Like there's
No,
still
but
a lot
how many
I have to go through though.
today?
Today, one.
Just one? Call that one.
Yeah.
Call that one because that's the fresh one. The other ones you call whatever you want. Those are in the they call Brandon calls it the for sale by
Oh
owner.
wait, no, I have none today. Sorry, it was just from the thing I have.
Well, then you could call the other ones whenever you want because they've already been called. So, does that make sense? So, like the hottest ones, you should call first.
Yeah, hottest ones obviously call for, like it expired. It's like first
Like
expired
right after.
and then you can So I'm gonna do Fizbos. Is it okay? Do you think it's okay though? I just want to make sure because I've never done it.
You
If
could
I call
call
the Fizbos that I
old
have right now.
Fizbos. You could call at any time. So at that point, what Mike says makes sense. But the fresh ones, I would call right after you call your expireds because they're actually remember first voice, first chance.
Yeah.
If they're fresh.
I'm just
But
gonna
if they're
call
not,
them
if they're black hole, then I would just switch to old, and then later go to them.
Yeah. So right now I'm just gonna do old expires, and then for 9 o'clock I'll do Fizbos. That makes more sense. I think that's what Mike was trying to say too, if I'm being honest. Right?
It was.
Maybe.
It was.
I thought because I forgot about because I was talking about the fresh. I wasn't talking about like the old ones.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
There's no how that happen again.
Yeah, just don't let it happen again.
Using your touchtone phone.
Okay.
You are now logged into the Moto dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
I get flashbacks whenever I hear that. I'm like,
Ugh,
bad pickup rate. Ugh, number spam.
Please leave your message for 5.
I have all old expireds from 2022.
I hate the number spam.
I need to call. I don't have that problem.
Yeah, I know you don't, buddy.
We've been telling you the solution. You just refuse to listen. So,
dude, it's cheaper.
It's not cheaper. It's the
It
same price.
This is literally what we talked about. It's cheaper.
So cheaper is better. You sound like a Fizbo, buddy. He
got you.
As of right now, I'll take this shitty thing, the option for the shitty price.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Well, let's just say 30 days passes by, Robbie, and for some reason you're unable to get the result.
Hi,
that
Fernando.
You want.
Nope, get the wrong number.
Sorry.
Number.
Let's be real here, right? I mean, okay, so let's do the math. How much do you pay for Mojo per month? Just the dialer?
Like 180, I think. Yeah, around 180.
So 180. How many phone
And
numbers?
I'm actually hello. Hi, Alan.
What?
Alan, I might have the wrong number. Looking for Alan.
is deceased.
Oh, sorry about that. Then it was just about 86 Colwell. I'm sorry. My name is fuck. She hanged up. I know he was deceased. Come on.
That happens.
But yeah, no, I might.
So
I
how many
understand the
phone
dialer.
how many
I
phone
was
numbers
looking
do
at
you
it.
have?
2.
So what you're missing, what we're paying includes 30 phone numbers. So if you were to pay for 30 phone numbers with Mojo, that's
Well,
an extra
this? How about
300.
this? Let me see this before we keep going. Right during our admin time later today, let me compare them and see how everything's going.
I
If
don't
it
care
makes
what
sense, it
you
makes
do, bro.
sense. If not, because I do want to
Mhm.
see it. Like I do want to see it what it is. So that's why I'm
No, you
saying like
don't.
share your
I
screen
mean,
later.
why not just stay where you're at, bro? I mean, Mojo seems to be working fine with you, for you.
Okay, I hate you, dude.
Why would you want to look at something else even? It's cheaper.
Listen, you already got my motivation, all right? So just go for
You're
the
gonna
Yeah.
get my motivation.
But I mean, like, why not just stay where you're at?
You already got to my motivation.
You're a shitty realtor. You already know that I'm
You don't even know that that I buy house sold. You're a crappy realtor.
Yeah, dude. You're shitty, dude. Come on.
That was funny.
How do you not know that I didn't sell my house and it was on the market for over fucking 70 days? Shitty, dude.
I know.
That was funny. You have to admit, that was hilarious. That was funny.
Who gives you 30 numbers? Vulcan 7 gives me 2. Ooh, that's even worse than Mojo, man. You're in a worse spot than
No, 40. We get 40, bro.
we have 40? Oh.
Yeah.
We use call tools.
They're just trying to get referral. Don't listen to them.
I mean, listen to us or don't listen to us. I don't care. There is a referral link in the description though, if you want a little bit of discount.
Actually, can you actually send me the referral link? If I'm being honest.
No, you're not allowed to come to the goodness now.
I'm not, dude. Fuck.
You're just simply not allowed.
No, dude.
Yeah,
How
I'll
many
send it to
contacts
you
you guys
later.
got? Like
4.
But no, we use a program called Call Tools, and we it actually works out to be cheaper than Mojo because you buy the number straight through them, and we're on a plan that gets us. Is our plan like just for us, or is it for other people too? Like well,
What do you mean?
the professional plan, like is that
Everyone. Same. Everybody gets
like the
same.
people we recommend can sign up for it? Okay.
Yeah.
So for how much do we pay?
$200.
At $205 is what comes out of my checking account every month, and we get the dialer plus 40 phone numbers with that, and every phone number on top of that is only an extra $2 a month.
Are all the calls recorded too?
Yes, for free. They don't charge you like Mojo does. And because it rotates your numbers automatically, I'm paying $350 a month. Yeah, that's also for data, which you're missing. So for $200 a month, we get the phone numbers and the dialer, and then you get your data from somewhere. I'm using batch leads. We're using batch leads and My Plus leads, also in the description if you want to check those out. And we just upload those into there. But I mean, depending on what you're calling, you can get away with for under $350 a month. You can get away with everything.
Hello. Hi, Christopher.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, Christopher.
Who's calling?
Christopher, this is Robert. I'm just not here to ruin your morning or anything. I am a realtor. Was just hoping to tell you why I called, and then I promise you can hang up if you want.
Yeah, I gotta go, man. I'm in a doctor's office right now.
Why'd you just
What happened?
leave and come back and mess up my freaking
I
thing?
didn't do anything.
Yeah, you left the call and came back.
I left because I wanted to share my screen to show everybody the.
You can do that without leaving.
Well, hold on a second. So the new
Hi,
browser you gave me didn't have access to my. It requested access.
Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
have that.
Okay. Okay.
Remember?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you always act like I don't know what I'm talking about, bro.
That's killer. No, I'm just annoyed because I now have to fix my buttons.
Can you see my screen? Oh no, we have to put on my screen, don't we?
Yeah, it's slot 4. Hang on.
Yeah, because I don't have 4 people.
Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, let me fix it. Give me a second. Will. What are you doing? Stop. Stop.
I don't know why it doesn't work.
My name's Robert. I'm just a
Stop. What are you doing?
Trying to share my
Hey.
screen.
No, I'm editing the layout, but you keep ripping me out of it every time you press a button.
Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Because we don't have a layout made for that is
Yeah,
the
we
issue.
do.
Yeah, we
have
do,
the
but
top-
it's not. It doesn't look quite right. Give me a second. I'm making a better layout than what
Why
we
is
currently.
slot 6 just hanging out there?
Well, this is slot 6.
Who said unmute? Why did Robbie C say unmute? Oh, because he's muted.
Oh yeah. Can you unmute him on your end, or does it need me to do it?
What is he? I can't unmute him.
Settings, fully covered, animated. Okay, give me a second.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. There you go. I don't know. What? I guess I can't.
Yeah, give me a second, Robbie, buddy.
Robbie,
No,
buddy.
I'm muted now. I was muted before.
Oh, yeah, I just muted him because he was on the phone when you were talking.
Like how we're supposed to be, gentlemen.
All right, well, where'd your screen go? Did you unshare it?
No, it's on slot 4. I thought.
It's grayed out as if it doesn't
Let me
exist.
try. Let me try. Hold on.
Hello. Hi, Kevin.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin. This is Robert.
Just 1 second.
Now mute him.
Yep.
Did you mute him?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So this is Call Tools for those of you that are wondering what it is. This is what it looks like. This is the back end section. I just want to show you something that's really different from this platform, from other platforms, and that's this right here. So I could see what numbers are flagged in my system where most carriers don't do that. And then all these phone numbers that are in here are actually they're actually registered and they won't come up as spam. So that's the difference between that and Mojo. So that's the biggest difference between the two. So if you are interested in it, we have a connection with somebody there that can definitely help you guys get that set up. And there's more stuff to come with this in the future for the channel that we're going to be putting out information on. So hopefully, if you guys are
Yeah.
interested, just let us know.
Woo. Hi, Robbie C.
Scam.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I had to make a button.
Scam.
Stop. We'll kick you off our stream if you.
Yours, yeah. Kick me off. I'm calling right now. All right, so.
All right. Hang up. Okay. It's not a scam. We wouldn't promote a product that we didn't actually think was
No, I
worth
know.
it.
I want to use it actually, so I understand.
But the people watching this later don't know that you're joking. That's why I'm saying.
Oh.
If you're gonna say jokes like that, please say please at least elaborate.
Oh, say yes. I'm joking. Yes, I'm joking. Yes, gentlemen. This
All right.
sounds fun.
Thank you.
I'm gonna call the old expires from 2023. We'll see if we get any pickups.
And I'm just grabbing a list of for rent by owners and uploading it. I know I should have done this morning.
Yeah, we got 5 people watching. Did you post it in the?
Yep.
You did. Okay.
Yeah, check it out. Diminu. Sorry that you had to listen to our bickering.
That has not been set up
Hello,
yet.
Aaron.
Hello?
Yeah, Aaron.
Who is this?
Hey, my name is William. I'm not trying to ruin your day or anything like that. I'm just a realtor. Just had a quick question. Is all? Is that okay?
What do you need?
Yeah, just calling because you're gonna think this is crazy. There's a lot of people looking to move closer to Longwood, and I just didn't know if you knew of any neighbors looking to make a move out of close to Misty Morn Place, just by the off chance.
Well, since I haven't lived there for 3 years, probably not.
Oh, okay, you already sold it. Okay, all right, my friend, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day.
Right.
Or no?
No, he didn't already sell it. He was the previous owner before the guy trying to sell it, is what he meant.
Hello.
Just so you know.
Hello.
No, he said I don't live there.
Yeah, he hasn't lived there for 3 years, so he's the previous owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No, he's waiting to me
Your
though.
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're
No,
trying to
but
reach.
he said,
Hello, Karina.
Hello?
Yeah, Karina.
No?
Oh, I have the wrong number. Sorry about that. You're not the owner of Eternity Circle, I guess.
The what?
You're
not the owner of Eternity.
Hello.
Please leave your message for.
All right, thank you.
What?
Sorry about that.
my Stream Deck buttons aren't working again. Ever since you
Who,
left
mine?
and rejoined, my Stream Deck stopped working.
I'm telling you, it tells you that somebody
There we
takes
go.
over it
Now it's working again.
sometimes.
Mine doesn't say that.
Mine did.
Is yours working too?
Good meeting.
Is it like
Be right
both
back.
of ours can't work at the same time?
It looks like it is now. Hello, Michael.
Yes.
Hey, Michael. My name is William. Just not trying to ruin your day or anything like that. I'm just a realtor. Just had a quick question. Is that okay?
Sure. Have a question.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Just calling because there's a lot of people looking to move close to 320 Bridges Road. Just didn't know if you knew of any neighbors looking to make a move, just by the off chance.
No, not
No.
aware of any.
Yeah, and if I were to ask you if you would ever sell, you'd probably just laugh at me and tell me you're never moving from there, right?
No, can't find a property like that anywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Makes total sense. I appreciate it, my friend. Well, I hope you have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Not my favorite area. That's why I didn't go for the anything else.
Dude, it is freezing where I'm at. Yeah, the next thing we need to do is I made those Uno overlays and we need to get those on the stream. I was meant to do that over the weekend, but we need to get those on the stream and then connect those to our stream decks so that we can people can see
Hello?
what our contacts are live.
Now Shad?
No, who's calling?
Oh, my name is William. You wouldn't happen to be the owner of V Turbo Way just by the off chance, or is this the wrong number?
Who's calling again? Let me hear you, sir.
Yeah, my name is William. Hopefully, I'm speaking to the right person here. I'm actually a realtor. I just had a quick question, if that's okay.
What is it, sir?
Yeah, I was calling about in Ocoee, and I was just curious because there's a lot of people looking to move close by to there. Do you know of any neighbors just by the off chance that are looking to make a move?
No, sir. Thank you.
No, and then you'd probably never ever. Of course you wouldn't, because you just hung up on me. I love the mystery that they give me. Like, oh.
What? Are these old expireds or what do you call them?
Yeah, they're old expireds. They're like, hello, Juan?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, hey, Juan. My name is William. Not trying to ruin your day or anything like that. Just a realtor. Just had a quick question is all. Is that okay?
Sure. What's going on?
Appreciate it. Just calling because there's a lot of people looking to make a move close to Grassland Loop. I just didn't know if you knew of any neighbors looking to move out of the area just by the off chance.
I don't.
Okay. And you'd probably never consider moving at all. You'd probably just hold on to it forever, I guess.
Well, actually, I don't live there. I'm holding on to that property.
Oh, you don't live there anymore, or is it a rental?
No, not just recently, but I'm planning to hold on to it for a while. I think I'll probably move back there in a few years.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you guys are just renting it out for now, and you just move back when the right time is. Okay. All right, man.
Correct.
I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks.
See, it's weird. My button like works, but then it doesn't work just randomly. It's like it feels like it only works every other button press.
I mean, it is free, buddy.
Yeah. But it works better than the paid options. That's the sad part.
Really? Do you think so?
Maybe because it's just more customizable.
All right, so it's 8:35, just so people get perspective, and I already have 9 contacts. Hello, Thomas?
Nothing has been recorded. Record your
that's what I was
message after
saying.
the tone.
Maybe we'll do that this
So-
evening during admin time. Because I think it would be good to know.
I even stopped for 10 minutes of calling, and I still have.
Yeah, I think it would be good to have. I want to have those overlays on our screen so that we can see who, where everybody is. You know what I mean?
Hello, Giovanni? He just hung up.
Dude, oh my god, I just figured something out. I'll have to play with this after.
What?
I think I found a better way to track our to organize our leads.
Oh. They
There's a
added something in call tools too. Did you see that? They added something. It's in beta. It's
No, what is it?
Hello, Adriano? They
Are
added
you singing music in the background?
carrier accounts. No, that's my daughter's stuff. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Is it real loud?
Yeah, enough to where we're gonna get copyright striked if it's copyright. They added carrier accounts. That sounds awesome.
No, it says carrier accounts beta. And it
Okay.
says, we recommend deleting any SMS enabled numbers purchased from call tools before adding your carrier account. Set up your own Twilio account for 10 DLC, SMS, and MMS phone numbers. So it's 0.0075 cents per SMS.
Contacts, filter,
Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
expireds. It is loud.
Hello, Dennis.
Yes, speaking.
Hey, Dennis. This is Robert. I just want to be upfront with you. I am a realtor. I was just hoping to ask a quick question, if that's okay.
Mhm.
I appreciate that. I just was looking around. I know it's gonna be a little bit crazy of a question, but there are not many homes for sale. There are some buyers around the neighborhood. Just didn't know if you heard of any neighbors around you by chance looking to sell anytime soon.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not sure. But thanks for the call.
Dang it. And Dennis, just I know this is a shot in the dark here, but if I was to ask you if you'd ever consider selling, I mean, you're probably just gonna laugh at me, right?
I'm not looking I'm not looking to sell at the moment, but I appreciate the call. Thank you. Bye bye.
So I'm not at the moment. Yeah. Got it. And yeah, just curious. Is that because of the market, the timing, or would it just be something else for you? Fuck, that's what I should have said.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Wow, somebody's speeding off into the distance.
Yeah, it's near my house. They always are. Dude, 45 minutes on this dialer, 5 contacts. Come on, man. I need to get some
Where
more.
did Will go?
He turned. I think she's
Hello,
helping
we
his
are not
daughter.
available now. Please.
Dude, the only thing about the drinking a gallon a day that I hate is
I have to
pee
pee a
so much.
lot. Yeah,
Dude,
I was
pee
just-
so much.
I was just
I pee, like,
thinking that.
once or twice an hour, and I'm like, dude.
How do you change? Data tasks. Ooh. I have to pee so bad. I'll be right back.
Hello?
Hi, you have reached Sharon Hall. I'm unavailable at the moment. Hi, you've reached Claire. Leave a message. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 50. Hi, you've reached Claire. Leave a message.
Really want to talk to Claire, huh?
I did it twice. Both she had 2 different numbers, I guess. And it went through.
Oh, it's you changing it.
Yeah, you didn't see me. I was at the bottom.
No, your screen was black.
Yeah, it was black for a while.
We're in the bathroom. Yeah.
Can you hear that in the background still or no?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Hello.
Hi, Karen?
You got the wrong number. This is Frank.
Oh, dang it.
No
Sorry.
Karen here.
Is that better? Damn, how many contacts do you have, Robbie?
What do you say, Will?
How many contacts do you have?
5.
I have 9.
I don't know, dude. How many dials do you have, though?
I don't know. I have to look. Let's see. 7.
Hello?
Hello, Elran?
Your call
Yeah.
has been forwarded to
Yeah,
voicemail.
hell,
The person
Elran.
you're
My
trying
name
to
is
reach is
William. I'm actually a realtor. Just had a quick question. Is all? Is that okay?
Okay.
Hello.
I was calling because I saw that uh you lived by Granada, a lot of Boulevard. A lot of people are looking to move close to that area. Just didn't know if you knew of anybody looking to make a move out of the area just by the off chance, like a neighbor or
No.
something. No,
No.
and you're probably gonna hold on to that house over there. You'd probably just laugh at me if I asked you if you'd ever make a move. Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
You never move out of there. Okay, got it. All right, my friend. Well, I
Bye.
appreciate it. I hope you have a good day.
Hello.
Huh?
Hello.
I hit 10.
Dude, I feel like I got terrible sleep last night. Just want sleep. Sleep.
Hello.
We're exhausted.
I'm good. So I just
Dude, how do you
Oh
have
my
10
gosh, it
contacts?
works.
Your call has been intercepted
Well-
by No Robo.
I'll have to tell you about what I just discovered, and we'll have to play with it later. But essentially, I found instead of filtering by tag, we can filter all the expires, just expired listing. Or we can tag them all expired listing,
your
and we can
call has
filter by
been
the
forwarded
date
to voicemail.
that
The
call
person
tool spits out, because there's a column that call tool spits out, which is the date. So if we upload that as a field, we can filter by the date.
Oh shoot, I have 9 abandons. Oops, I haven't been paying attention to it.
What?
That's
That's
they,
cool,
right.
though,
They
huh?
called you?
Like they picked up and then I hung up. I mean, somebody else picked up in placement of them, so I have to tone down the lines now. So that means I
Dude,
miss.
how are you getting this many pickups?
We have a good dialer as opposed to.
I'm not gonna tell you anymore, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not gonna tell you.
that's it.
Your
Hello,
call has been
Carlos.
forwarded to voicemail. The person
Yeah.
you're trying to
Yeah. Hey, Carlos. My name is William. I'm not trying to ruin your day or anything like that. I'm just a realtor. Just had a quick question. Is that all right?
I'm currently at work. What is this in regards?
Yeah, I was just calling because there's just so many people looking to move close to Lake Catherine Circle. Just didn't know if you knew of any neighbors looking to make a move just by the off chance.
Oh no, I do not. Nope.
No, and this is probably going to sound kind of crazy, but you'd probably laugh at me if I asked you if you'd ever consider moving in the future. You guys are going to probably stay there forever, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Y-
Nope.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No, makes total sense. All right, my friend. Well, you have a good day. Okay.
All right. No problem. Bye bye.
Specifically, that button that doesn't seem to work. Check on that.
Hello, Ramona.
Hello.
Hello, Ramona.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Ramona. My name is William. I'm not trying to ruin your day or anything
has
like
been
that. I'm
forwarded to voicemail.
just a
The person
realtor.
you're
Just
trying
had a quick question. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm in the gym.
Oh, well, hopefully you're getting a good workout in. It'll be just a second. I was just calling because, I mean, honestly, there's just a lot of people looking to move close to Aldershot Court. Didn't know if you knew of any people
No, I
looking to
don't
make
sell
a
in
move.
any house. I have 3 houses. I don't sell in any house. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh, okay. All right, that
Mhm.
helps. All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, you're
Bye-bye.
welcome.
Hey, I'm Robbie C. I already got 12, Robbie. What do you got again? Look, his face is
5.
like he.
Your call
Hello?
has been forwarded
Hello,
to
Andrew?
voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Hello?
Hey, Andrew, can you hear me?
Who is this?
Yeah, hey, Andrew, this is Mike. Listen, I am a realtor. Before you hang up, just hoping to ask you something real quick. That'd be okay?
I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, this isn't Andrew over at Fox Creek Road?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I hope you have a great day then.
You too, bye.
Question.
Why would you
But
answer to
there aren't
Andrew
many
if your
homes for
name's not
sale in the
Andrew?
neighborhood. Just didn't know if you heard of any neighbors around you by chance. Looking to sell anytime soon, have you?
No, I haven't.
Dang it. Got it. And David, I mean, I know this is a shot in the dark here, but if I was to ask you if you'd ever consider selling, you're probably gonna laugh me off the phone, right? And tell me you're never moving. Would that be fair to assume?
Yeah, I'm not moving anytime soon.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, I got it. And I'm just curious. Is that because of the market, the timing, or would it just be something else?
Nope, it's just we like our house.
All right. Yeah, makes sense. Well, I appreciate your time, David. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Robbie. This is fun, Mike, because we both can control it.
Yes, sir.
Will just wants to control like a madman.
Will's addicted to control.
He like
Yeah,
piles up ants and puts like a water between them so
my-
he can control them.
My safe word is donuts.
He piles up ants and what the heck is that?
It's like a crazy control thing that psychopaths do.
Okay.
Damn, I went down to 3 lines and then like nobody's answering now, so now I'm gonna
Hello?
bust it up.
Hi, Lisa.
4.
Yes.
Hey, Lisa. This is Robert. I'd be upfront with you. I am a realtor. Just hoping to ask a quick question if that's okay.
No, I'm not interested. Thank you, though, Robert. Have a good day.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Oh, fuck. I'm about to say interested in what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna call her back another day.
Ariana. Damn, what are you doing in the middle of a courtyard, Robbie?
Also, what's that clicking noise?
Obviously.
They don't let you in the office.
They don't let you in the office, he says.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
I really do not like that noise that you're making.
Hi, you reached Barbara. I'm not available right now. Just leave a message.
Yeah, did you hear that guy that answered me? And I said, Andrew? He said, yeah, what's up? And
Your
then
call has been
it turned out he
forwarded to
wasn't
an
Andrew.
automatic voice
I'm like, why would you answer to Andrew if your name's not Andrew?
It might be a different Andrew. He just wasn't the Andrew at the spot that you were talking about.
No, maybe.
Oh no, I've had that same thing happen before.
Hi, this is Juan DeSanta. Just leave a message. Hi.
I've had that before, and then I'm like, dude, then why'd you like continue talking to me if I asked you if you're that person?
Yep.
You're trying to be an identity thief?
Who's this Andrew? They sound great.
There's 9 people watching.
Mine says 8. You lied to me. Yeah, I figured out a better way to organize our leads. I'll have to show it to you in one of those.
Hi, Ronald.
Later, Will.
I'm excited.
No, it's not Ronald.
Oh,
Maybe you get the wrong number.
Yep, I do probably. I was looking for the owner of 22 White Street. Still on the wrong track. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'll fuck myself.
Dude.
I'm not
It's take
getting
forever
any
to death.
pickups.
Hello?
Hi,
Let's
Mr. Emery.
switch here too.
Yes?
Mr. Emery, this is Robert. I'll be upfront with you. I am a realtor. Was just hoping to ask a quick question, if that's okay.
You're a realtor?
Yes.
And what kind of questions you want to ask?
Yeah, it was actually just about the neighborhood. It might be a little crazy, but there aren't many homes for sale, and there's a lot of buyers trying to move in. Just didn't know if you heard of any neighbors around you by chance looking to sell anytime soon. Have you?
No, I don't even know any of my neighbors around here.
Dang it. Got it. And Mr. Emery, I know this is a shot in the dark here, but if I was to ask you if you'd ever consider selling, I mean, you're probably gonna laugh at me, right? And tell me you're never moving. Would that be fair to assume?
Well, I don't own this house.
Oh, okay.
It's my partner that owns the house.
Mm-hmm. Dang it. All right, yeah, I understand that. And that's not something that you guys ever discussed about doing, right?
He wants to know if you want to sell your house. No, she says no. No thanks.
No problem. Have a good one.
We do want to rent it.
You do want to rent it? For the summertime or yearly time? Sometimes people do seasonal in Charlestown, that's why.
Yeah, well, we're trying to rent it in the summer.
Okay. All right. Makes more sense for seasonal. Let me put that down, actually. Let me see. And I know this is
No, don't put me back on.
help a lot of landlords with rentals. I didn't know if that's something that you'd be interested at all during this time, or if you guys do that all by yourself by chance.
We have somebody that's trying to rent for us right now, but we're not having any luck with him. So, wait a minute, let me put you on speaker. Right now, you're going through my hearing aids.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Speak up.
Can you hear?
I get it right.
Yep. Tell me if you can
Yeah.
hear me. I'm gonna keep speaking. You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Miss Emery, this is Robert just speaking to your partner. I'm a local realtor. I hear that you guys are renting it out or looking to rent it out for the summertime for seasonal. I didn't know if you already had someone that you were working with or if representation for the rental is something that you guys were looking for during this time.
Yeah, we have somebody, but he's, I don't know. I don't think we're having much luck with him.
Okay. Well, let me do this because I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I can't do that. What I can do is you guys have my number here. If anything ever happens or if you guys are looking to interview any other agents, you have my number. But from here, I just don't want to step.
You take care of summer rentals?
Yeah, I do a lot of rentals throughout Rhode Island and Fall River of the parts of Massachusetts.
Okay, and where do you live?
Me, I'm around in Johnston myself.
Where's Johnston?
Where's Johnston?
Yeah, is that in Rhode Island? Or?
Yeah, it's so if say you're taking 95 to that up to Mass, you pass by through Johnston going through 95. It's near Cranston, near there. But I have clients up in Charlestown, and then I also go around the Portsmouth area too.
Okay, so can you give me a number? So it's 401.
Yep.
685.
What I'm gonna
683.
I'm gonna give you a different number so you can put down, okay? My my personal, right? You ready?
Yep.
401.
At 14. Yeah, Mom.
I'm losing
You awake?
steam.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me go ahead and grab it for you. Oh. this, Mom? Luke?
No.
No.
No,
Which other ones?
they're in the laundry in the back in the little basket.
Oh, they're in the laundry.
No, these are for Alana's back.
Oh,
Soft one. Yeah.
It's so crazy how much water that you drink that makes you feel like full, like even in the morning.
mm-hmm.
It's pretty mind blowing.
I'm struggling right now.
Why are you struggling?
Just am.
What are you struggling with? Is it like a struggle where I'm gonna have a steak at the end of the week?
Oh,
For context purposes, everybody, we're doing a competition between each other, but we're just doing like a trial period. But in this trial period, it's going to be like a steak dinner and an embarrassing song we have to sing in a coaching community that we're in. That's like the what the loser has to do. Um, so just for context purposes, that's what we're doing. Damn, I had 10 abandons. That would put me at 24 if it would have answered when I. That's crazy. When you see the abandons, it kind of makes you sad. Um, but yeah, so steak dinner and an embarrassing song that you have to sing all out in a coaching community that we're a part of. So uh not too bad for the trial. Then the second one will be probably your head shaved and something else a little bit more dramatic than that. So we'll see how that rolls out. But it looks like Mike's gonna give us a steak dinner this week. I'm pretty excited because he's struggling. He says,
just, just in my head.
"Why? What happened?"
Just trying to make the dials and not getting pickups and other crap.
Hello?
Hello, Allison.
Hello?
Yeah, Allison.
No, this is Sandy.
Okay. You're not the owner of Cherry Ridge Drive, just by the off chance.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, my name is William. I'm not trying to ruin your day. I promise. I'm just a realtor. Just had a quick question. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
I appreciate that. So I was calling because there's just a lot of people looking to move to the area. Just didn't know if you guys knew of any neighbors that were looking to move out of the area just by the off chance.
Mm, I don't.
Yeah. Okay. And you're probably gonna tell me that if I asked you, you'd probably never ever move or sell at this point. You guys are probably gonna stay there forever. I'm just taking a guess here.
I don't know. We're talking.
You're talking about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Yeah, because it looks like a great place from what I see here. Um, were
Mm-hmm.
you guys planning to stay locally or relocate altogether? Because Lake Mary's an awesome
Locally.
place. Okay, I was gonna say Lake Mary's a great place to live in. Um, okay, is that something you guys are thinking about in the next few months, or is that like a few
Yeah.
years kind of deal? Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Well, I'm
Okay.
not sure. I'm not sure if you'd be completely offended. But what I like to do is maybe send you some information on me. That way you had it. And then maybe when that time
Sure.
came, completely up to you, we could have a conversation about Cherry Ridge
Okay.
Drive, and then you could kind of make a decision from there. What would be a good email for you typically, just to stay in touch with you?
Okay, sounds good.
What would be a good email to send that over to? The
Sandra,
information.
Sandra, Lentz.
Damn, I got hanged up on. She gave me the email and then hung up on me. Does that count?
Yeah, I mean,
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'm calling Fizbos right now, so let's see if we can get anything. Doing them.
We'll send her.
I'm at 5 contacts. My contact rate just went up.
15.
Hello. Hi, this is Robert. I'm sorry, I might have the wrong number. I was looking for the owner of 118 Dunn's Corner.
Hello?
Do I have the wrong number?
118 Dunn's Corner Road, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's the main.
Yeah, it's for unit number 150. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
no
we're
worries.
the owners that sold.
Oh, it's sold? Dang it. Sorry about that then.
No, don't apologize.
Have a good one.
It's okay. Thank you, sir.
Mike, did you ever do the number warm up with Call Tools?
No.
You should call them and do it. It's free.
I did, and they said, "Oh, you'll need to delete all the numbers you have, and then get all new numbers." And I said, and then I won't be able to call with those numbers.
Chelsea?
So I was like, "Oh, I can't prospect. Well, I can't. Then I can't do
Who's
that."
calling?
Yeah. Hey, Chelsea. My name is William. I'm not trying to ruin your day or anything like that. I'm just a realtor. Just had a quick question is all. Is that all right?
Not looking to sell my house, no.
I figured you were gonna say that, to be honest. I was just calling because like a lot of people are looking to move to the area, and I didn't know if you knew of any neighbors looking to make a move out of the area just by the off
No,
chance.
I do not.
Okay.
Sorry.
And you'd probably never ever sell. You guys are staying there forever. It's okay if you are.
I mean, I bought the house because I love the location, so likely I will not ever sell. No.
Okay, no worries. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you.
No, it's for sale by owner.
All right, sounds great. Which I do respect, honestly. The 10 lane in. Hold on, wait. Come on. I don't understand that. Why do people pick up for other people if it's for sale by owner? I just don't understand, dude. But a lot of these are like trailers, dude. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, I'm sorry. Might have my wires crossed here. I was looking for the owner of 21B Bills Cove. Do I have the wrong number?
No, I'm the affordable housing consultant that is assisting the town with that unit. The town owns the unit.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that then. I apologize.
That's okay. Are you a buyer?
No, if I'm being honest, no. I don't want to waste your time.
Okay, thank you.
What is it with these fucking for sale by owner things, dude? Huh?
Hello, Leopold.
Nothing has been recorded. Record your message after the tone. Simply hang up when done.
They're a consultant. I am.
It's like
Bashar
owned by
says,
the
"Yo,
state."
what's up, brother?"
Hi, this is John. Thanks for your call. I'll get back to you as soon as.
What is a total housing consultant?
I just have one of those. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Well, I know. I heard it. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, By state. I mean, like, I probably went foreclosed and it's going by the state. I don't know, dude, if I'm being honest.
How many contacts you got, Robbie?
What the fuck?
Is that what do you have? 14?
19. I was just kidding. 16. Seven.
Total housing consultant.
And I missed 11, Robbie, just for context.
Yeah, really? Hi,
Hello, Sam?
Yep, I'm sorry, I have the wrong number. I apologize. Same shit, dude. Same
Yeah,
house.
hey, Sam.
Give me the house
My
twice,
name is William. I'm not trying to ruin your day or anything like that. I'm just a realtor. Just had a quick question is all. Is that okay?
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Still
no pickup, Mike?
I've
Hello?
had pickups. Just every time it
Hello?
happens to be when one of you guys are talking.
Okay, you're getting.
Hi, Mahad.
But dude, it's worth deleting all your numbers and doing that, bro. You should do
I'm
it.
at
Hello?
6 contacts.
It's worth deleting all your numbers and getting your numbers warmed up.
No. Why do you give me like
I don't understand. My numbers are already warmed up, so I don't.
No, I don't think you understand the process. Then
Hello?
I think it's like
Hi, this is Cindy. You've reached my voicemail.
they register them with the actual carriers, not like how we do them. Individual carriers. Once they do that, then you make 8 dials. Hello, Anna Marie?
No, how could I help you?
I think I have the wrong number then, because you don't sound like Anna Marie. Sorry about that. Have a good day. Then they do 8 dials on each number a day. Okay, for like 3 days. So it's it's a little bit of a setback, but then once you get past those 8 dials, then you could start increasing, right? So, and then your number almost never comes up as spam ever. It's like a process they run you through. So
Hello?
that's what I'm saying
Hi,
it's
Harris.
deleting them and starting over.
Hello?
Hello, Alan?
Yes, Harris. Robinson.
Hello?
I'm sorry. Do you have the wrong number?
Not sure if I missed out here. I was looking for Alan.
Oh, sorry. I was looking for the owner of
What
100
is this
Fairway
about?
Drive. Am I still on the wrong track?
My
Just
name
making
is
sure.
William. I'm not trying to ruin your day or anything like that. I'm just a realtor. Just had a quick question. Is that okay?
We aren't interested in selling, thank you.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to say that. I was just calling because there's just a lot of people looking to move to the area. Didn't know if you knew of any neighbors looking to make a move is all. Sounds like she hung up on me.
Well,
You gave your number to someone
yeah,
else.
I already had somebody, so.
Yeah, you suck at remembering to switch the screen. Oh well.
Who, me?
Right now, so leave me a message
Well, I'm
and I'll
actually
call you
calling.
back.
That's why,
Thanks.
bro. I'm not paying attention to that all the time.
I'm also calling. Bahar says, "What do you sell, brothers? Real estate and their souls."
Right?
Mostly real estate, though.
Like, it's obviously, I'm not taking calls from realtors, I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. So you're not looking to sell the property, right? I'm just making sure if you're not looking to talk to a realtor, you're not looking to sell it at this point, maybe ahead of time.
It's got nothing to do, that has nothing to do.
All right. Like, oh my God, I cannot do fucking for sale by owners. I don't know how you guys do this. I don't know how you guys do that.
Yeah, they are.
It's called not taking it personal. Don't take it
What do you say?
personal. Don't take it personal.
I'm like, what is she? I was trying to like get past like, what is she even talking about, dude? Like, what are you talking?
She was saying that she's not working with agents, and you said, "Oh, so you're not looking to sell." That's
No, she said that
condescending.
she already has somebody. Is what I'm saying, like lined up, and I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I'm not looking to talk to agents. I'm like, okay, like.
I think you took it personal, bro.
I think I did too, honestly.
Glenn?
Gary
Hello?
going, Ross?
That's okay. I don't want that area. Let's see. Peter or Pew. Mister said,
I
"Howdy,
like
I'd
how
like
you just
to."
slow down. You'd like to what? Pew, mister?
His name's Pew. Yeah, he said, "Howdy, I'd like to," but I don't know. I don't think he finished it. Paulette, I don't like that area neither.
Filter him out, dude. Stop calling.
You can't. How can I filter them out?
By the
City?
zip code.
You
I'd
think
like
by?
to get into
I
Brandon's
can.
coaching. Would you guys recommend that
Hello.
to a
Hi,
part-time agent?
I might have the wrong number. I was looking for the owner of 3040 Cranberry Highway. I believe lot 9.
Yes, sir. Yes, this is Leslie.
Oh.
Yes, sir. You found the right person.
All right, just making sure. I'm sorry, I didn't have the name on the Zillow. That's why.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, no worries at
No
all.
worries.
This is Robert. I just want to be upfront with you. I'm a realtor. I was just calling about that property. I understand that you're selling it for sale by owner. Is that right? Just making sure on my end.
Yeah.
All right.
My two sisters don't really want to use a realtor right now. We just started the process. So
Yeah,
I
got it.
appreciate the phone call.
Yeah, well, listen, it wasn't about anything like that. I absolutely respect that, and I actually think it's smart to sell in this market for sale by owner, regardless of what others realtors may say. You and your sisters, I feel like, can honestly get it done. I was just getting the feeling that you already have multiple offers, or the home is sold. Would that be fair?
No. We've only done one open house. We're doing another open house Saturday. I've not really done much with it. We remodeled the whole place, but no, we're just taking our time doing some open houses when it's convenient for us, and yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah, I know you just said you did some remodels.
Fix the awnings. What's that? Say that again.
I hear that you said you did some remodels. Is there anything else I should know about the property at all? That I may not notice online or see.
One important thing why we're really holding off, not worrying about it, is the owner of the park is, revamping the park, and it's going to be all owner occupied. He's removing the old models, and one is coming in 2 weeks from now, 3 doors down from my sister who passed away, and it's going to be selling for the upper twos. It's on the pond, but it's only going to increase our comp. So, yeah.
All right, that makes more sense then. All right, and you said the upper twos, and I see that you guys have at 170. So yeah, I can understand why waiting for that makes sense. And you said, I know you said it's
And, I mean, we're not putting it up any higher, but he said there should be no reason that his is being delivered in the next week. And again, there's another one on the pond, 2 or 3 down. It's going to be about 300,000.
Oh wow!
But they're much bigger than my sister's. But yeah, he's revamping the park. So someone who's buying it at 170 is going to already have equity, as in the comp's going to be higher.
Okay. All right. That makes me more sense then.
Does that make sense?
I think waiting for the comps honestly makes
So we
makes a lot of sense.
did the entire remodel. The whole place is turnkey ready. The only thing we have left is we're waiting to take the measurements Saturday and reorder an awning material replacement. But the roof is only 10 years old, shingle roof, all new lighting in the place, flooring, toilet, microwave, above the microwave, refrigerator, painted.
Why did he leave?
I don't know. I think he closed it out.
Yeah, geez, I'm fighting a bad mood today. Sorry if I'm not like super talkative.
Why?
I don't know. It's just one of those prospecting days, where it gets to you a little bit. You think we're above it when you're not. Why did you break the stream, Will?
I didn't do anything. I just walked away. He says he's not visible on my end.
Other than the stream broke itself.
Not motor.
Okay, so anyway, Pewmeister.
I know these
Said,
names, but it's 'cause it's YouTube. What?
Get into he'd like to get into Brandon's coaching. Would you guys recommend that to a part-time agent? I'm also a full-time firefighter trying to grow the pipeline.
Yeah, I would say yes because when I jumped into the business, and so was Mike. We were both on teams. That's equivalent to like just jumping into the business, and we were taking a bigger cut on our end just to get into the business, but we didn't see any value in what we were getting on the team, so we switched to Brandon.
I think the price is great.
And that's where we got the most out of it. So I think it's a great idea, and it'll get you ready for when you are ready to move like be on your own. Like for example, there's this kid. He makes $100,000 in serving in our community, and he made $200,000 in real estate part time, just circle dialing in one of the most competitive licensed markets, which is South Florida. Yeah, I'm not picking that up. In South Florida, and he made $200,000 so far this year, and now he's going to walk away from his job. So yes, I would suggest you join any form of coaching to help you get ahead.
I would fully recommend it. I think Brandon's the best coach, and he's done wonders for us. So I'm not going to repeat what Will said on that side because I fully agree. My answer in short is yes. But I will add to that when it comes to the part-time versus full-time thing, a lot of people start part-time and you're not really going to see a dramatic change until you burn the metaphorical boats. Because especially for working part-time, you can maybe get some traction, but you're not going to get and earn the money you need until you go all in, put your back against the wall, and spend the time doing it, which you just simply can't do when you're working a full-time job. So there becomes a point of, okay, I know what I'm doing. I believe in my ability to get the business, and then it's just enough of goodbye job. It's I either have to make it work or I go broke. And just taking
He just
that
wrote.
leap.
He said first 2 years solo, started a weekly and mojo dialing, trying to maintain daily. Got a couple million in volume, mostly SOI, but want to really take it to that next level
Pretty
and take
thoroughly,
more
so I understand.
control. Then you have to make the jump. But some people that are firefighters, I know a couple that jumped into real estate, they stay doing firefighting because of I guess there's a pension involved. I don't know where you're at, but at least here that's the case. And so they end up doing both because there's a
Firefighters
lot
a
of
volunteer
flexibility.
here in Pennsylvania. So no, I
Are
would
you serious?
say, yeah, they're volunteer. They don't pay firefighters here. What's up, Kareem? By the way, so yeah, at some point you have to take the jump because I mean, you've been doing 2 years, right? I would recommend getting in the coaching, learning the things because I mean, what the question, and if you were, having a two-way like voice conversation or face to face, I would ask you is what's kept you from jumping and going full time? Why are you still part time? Right? That's the big factor here. If the answer is I love firefighting, okay, keep doing firefighting, do this on the side, no big deal. If you want to get more sales, even part time, yeah, Brandon's worth it. Brandon's worth it in every one of these scenarios. If the answer is I need to make money, well, you're not going to earn, the last 2 years are just going to keep repeating itself because it's just time in. Eventually, you need to quit the job before you're making the money because you can't do both. You can't spend your time I'm not trying to say it in a rude way. I'm trying to say it like I wish somebody said this because I spent a year doing this part time at the beginning, and I was like, oh, I can't make more. I'm earning 90K at my job. I can't quit until I'm making 90K. And then I realized, oh, I'm not going to make 90K part time. When I get to 30K a year, that's my indication of I can make 90K when I go full time. And then you just have to take the leap of faith. That's does that make sense, or does it sound like I'm being condescending? I'm trying to.
No, you're right. You're good. And then another thing that Brandon's teaching us now that we've been in the business for a while is how do you scale? How do you scale
Bringing in the
from
bike.
where you're at? And it's almost the same thing as what you're discussing. Like you're gonna have to at some point make the jump. Well, if you want to scale from where you're at now, you're gonna at some point have to hire an assistant to help take a lot of things off your plate so you could scale even further. So that small investment, just like what you're doing here, ends up making you a lot more money because now your time is open. It's
Mhm.
bigger. You have more time to call. You have more time to show. You have more time to go on appointments. So I don't know. It's completely up to you. You just have to make the decision on when the time is to jump and put yourself in a corner and just make it happen.
Yep. Yeah, I make about 100K gross firefighter. It's good pension, but honestly, I don't think I want to put my body through 2 more decades to get that. Plus, I've gotten like 180K in equity from a couple investments fast 3 yearish and don't see much value in that pension anymore because of what's possible with real estate.
Then he
And
then he
yeah, I
answered his
mean,
question.
yeah, you answered it. I mean, it's the thing is, in the other question is, I forget what book it is, but he said, you'll never be 100% ready. So if you have 80% of the information, or you have 80, if you feel like you're 80% ready, then jump. I forget what book it was. But I follow that rule because like you can get in this analysis paralysis of oh, do I think I'm good enough to, like in your situation, do I think I'm good enough to quit my full-time job and earn enough in real estate? If you feel like you're 80% there, the answer is just go for it. And Will's gone.
And
But yeah, I would just that's the answer. I mean, the question is, do you believe in your ability to do what you need to do to feed yourself, pay your bills, feed your family? If the answer is yes, and you feel like you have enough information, jump. Um, Obviously, don't make many big changes all at once. I would, if I was in your shoes and you feel like you don't know enough to consistently earn business, I would join something like Brandon's program, learn that, you know, give yourself to say, okay, set yourself a mental deadline. Don't tell anyone, don't tell your boss or whatever. Say, in 3 months, I'm going to quit. In 3 months, I'm going to give my 2 weeks, whatever the deadline is. So then you have a deadline to learn to get comfortable enough. That's going to push you to actually do it. And then once you're there, you go, okay, I believe in my ability to do it. It's a do or die. You put in your 2 weeks, you burn the boat, and you just go. You just run. Hope that makes sense. Let's see what Robbie's doing.
We did spend a lot of time down there. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was a long call. What happened?
One lead. One good lead.
Nice.
It's a trailer. It's in the trailer park, so it's not bad.
I would like to hear your perspective. Will and I were just talking to this guy in the chat. He's newer in the industry. Well, he has a full-time job. Doesn't do a lot of sales. As somebody who's newer in the industry, unlike Will and I, you have probably a unique perspective on this. Do you think with somebody who is newer, not spending a lot of sales, joining Brandon's programs worth it? That's his question, essentially.
And he does have a job full time, correct? Or is he a full time agent? Is he trying to be a full time agent?
He's a full-time firefighter currently, and I think his goal is to leave it and join.
All right.
That's good. Appreciate the time. Yeah, very welcome. I think Robbie's perspective is going to be very helpful because
first of all, if you're a firefighter, thank you for that. It's a hard job, so that's something I take honorably. Now, if this is just because I'm new, Mike and Will has been doing it for a couple years now. This is my first couple months. I feel as though for myself, I went full time for Brendan. So for me, that was something I'm willing to make the investment in 100% because I knew 100% of my effort was going to go towards it.
Mhm.
Now, if you have another job, if you have, other things you have to worry about that you don't have money in reserve for just like a little 3 to 6 months, then there are things that Brandon does for the course where I don't know if I think he did this with when I was on the call. There's options that you can have it with just the videos of what Brandon teaches, or you can have the option of both of them with the live calls, which I do recommend 100%, and the classroom materials. Now, what I would do in your situation is obviously because it's ultimately up to you. I would watch as many free YouTube videos that he has.
Yeah.
Because I feel like those are so valuable.
Well, I
And
think
then
the question, the perspective that I think will help him the most. Let me reword where I was going with that. Is more you obviously joined Brandon's program. Do you think, as somebody who didn't have a lot of real estate experience before joining, it was worth joining right away before like, as somebody that didn't have a lot of experience, do you think it was worth joining right away like you did? Do you think that gave you a push to push your momentum forward, or not, in a way?
100%, 100% I did. Like it did help a lot because I got around the community, so I understood like what it takes. But not only that, it gave me a better insight of what my day like. I failed early on, so I didn't have to fail later, I guess you could say.
There you go.
I'd rather fail right when I start. I'd rather learn that I rather know that I suck right now than what I did for like 6 months sucked and didn't understand that I did. And then I met you guys, and I'm saying it's I'd rather fail early than fail later. So I think if in that sense, then 100%.
Fail early, fail early, fail often. Is that the saying?
Fail fast.
Fail early, fail fast, fail often. There you go. You're right.
100%. Well, I just got to leave with a for sale by owner.
Yeah, good job.
You did finally? That was a long
I gotta
call.
leave. The question I asked though, what you guys told me to ask, which is and so do you want to just tell me more about the home? I see a couple pictures here, but do you mind explaining to me more about it? She like threw up on me, everything.
Yeah, that's the point. You get them talking, and the more talking they do, the more open they are to hearing you out.
It's nothing crazy. It's a trailer, but like in a trailer park, which is fine. Over here,
She's the one that started off with my
big.
3 sisters don't want to use a realtor. Was that the same call or a different one?
That was the same call.
Damn.
Yeah. See how you turned her around? She went from, no, I'm not talking to an agent, to giving you an opportunity fast.
Yeah, because you didn't do it based on what you heard her out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I did hear. I wrote down her notes of what she was saying. I repeated them back to her pain. I even asked her. I was like, "Listen, like you guys put a lot of money into this. I mean, can you just rent it out and get the cash flow?" She was like, "No, we can't do it because the guy's revamping the park." So I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense." And then like she was at the end. She was like, I hope this works out. Your confidence in us does help a lot. I appreciate you telling me that we're doing a good job. I was like, yeah.
It's because nobody else is doing that, bro. Everybody's saying, "Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll sell
Everybody
it
say, use
better than you
me.
can."
Use me. Doing it by owner. It's stupid. And you're the
You know what's
only one
crazy?
that.
Will told me that last night, and then you said word for word verbatim of what Will said this morning.
That's funny because Will and I think very similarly, and I think that's why we butt heads sometimes because we're very similar.
You guys are what is it? Lovers but enemies at the same time. That's what you guys are.
Frenemies. No, Will's honestly like my best friend, which is why it sucks that we get mad at each other. No, but honestly, all of it comes from Brandon. I'll say, like, what we repeat is the same stuff that we hear from Brandon and these books that we read and all that. So it would make sense that we have similar opinions on it because we both have made the same calls and took the same courses, read the same books. Right, Will?
Are we best friends? You said.
No, you're not.
I mean,
Will doesn't have any other friends, so.
Yeah. I mean, I would, in my brain, I think, yeah. And if I had to be in 100% honest and crap, this is on recording. Yeah, you're probably my best friend at this point. The person I talk to you more than I talk to my wife, bro.
This is getting emotional. Stop.
Just for you guys on streams to know, this is like in middle school when you're asking your crush out. This is what's happening right here.
Oh no, you didn't
happen. Robbie remembers that because it was like last year, so that's why he remembers that.
Dude, that was like actually like 5 years ago.
You didn't hand him like a little folded piece of paper that says, "Do you like me?" Check yes or no.
Yeah, I have.
No.
You know how many no's I got?
All right. So here's what I'm thinking. And I know I'm just using this right now as an excuse not to hit dial again. Thinking 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. expired, 9 a.m. to 10. Oh, okay. I've gotten 2 closings coming up in the next week or so. So I'm going to get the code to go. Yeah, I would recommend it, man.
Yes.
Hey Sheila, this is Robert. I just
You'll
want to
learn
be
a
upfront
lot.
with you.
You'll grow a lot, and then you can go full time.
I was just calling about the home for sale on 1 Karen Drive. Is that still for sale, or did you guys end up selling that by chance?
We accepted an offer.
Oh, dang it! All right, sorry about that. Then you're not looking at any other offers if they come in, right?
No, not at that time. I do have one to bring to the table. We haven't signed a purchase and sales yet. That's about to happen.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I was just calling. I was just seeing if there's anything I should know about the property at all. I that's why I was calling. I'm sorry, but if you guys already have an offer, then I understand.
Yes, we do.
Oh, dang it! Sorry about that. Well, I appreciate your time, Sheila. Hope you have a great day.
Bye-bye.
I know you told me, Will,
sorry.
like those are smoke screens. Like that might not be real.
Well, did you see what she said? She said we didn't accept anything yet, so it was a smoke screen.
Oh yeah. She
said she didn't send a purchase sale.
Until it's in writing.
Should I call this back? You think? Like, I don't know. Not right now. Like later, like a couple weeks.
You can. Yeah, that's the cool part about for sale by owners is you could call them back and sometimes they don't even recognize you.
They'll forget who you are.
Yeah, they'll forget who you are.
What I do with those people is put it on the list in a week. In a week, it still says it's up for sale. Call them back and they won't even remember who you are. Because for sale by owners, they're remember, they're naive to the process. So in their brain, they showed it to some buyer. They haven't seen proof of income. They haven't seen a purchase agreement. There is no physical purchase agreement. They showed it to a buyer who said, "Oh yeah, I really like the house." And then in their brain, they're like, "Yeah, we're about to sign on a contract. We're about to get it under contract." So a lot of the times it's just the false hope. It's not that they're meaning to lie to you. They just don't understand that buyers lie.
I'm not gonna run those 2 leads I got today
Why?
because they don't feel like they're leads. So I'd rather just not put them in. One of them didn't want to give me her email, and she was like, "That's our second home. We're not in a rush to sell, so why would I even bother?" The second one gave me her email and then didn't want to hear me out. She was kind of rude, so I'll probably just yeah, I think I'm just gonna let it go.
Fuck it. Yeah, let it go. Just don't waste your time.
Yeah, why am I gonna chase if you're not gonna have a conversation with me? Why would I chase that? I don't know. I feel like there's somebody else that would want to talk to me.
I keep
Yeah, I
having
have a
tea.
question now. So when they say that though, that smoke screen of I already have an offer, how do you get past that? Do you just say, hey, yeah, no, I understand. And not that I have one right now for you, but I was actually just calling to see if you guys were even accepting any offers at this time. But it sounds like
It's a
you're not
tricky
accepting
one,
offers,
but you have to
right?
dangle. You have to. So what they're doing is like they're so you think about it. They are doing sales techniques to you without even realizing it, right? They're trained just like you are from repeated calls, from talking to salespeople over their lifetime. So what is that sales technique they're using? They're trying to take something away because they're thinking in your brain you're going to chase. Oh, well, I can get you more, blah, 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 right? So,
Yeah.
how do you not give into that control and take back the control? You got to do
Pendulum
the
thing.
same technique. Push.
I feel like the
Push, yeah, the pendulum. Push the pendulum. They went negative, push the pendulum even further negative.
well, no, she wasn't even negative. She wasn't even negative. She was just that's a positive that she has an offer. That's a
No,
positive on her end.
that's a negative.
So what I really I thought it was a positive. So I would say, oh, so you guys are when you guys due to close?
No, that's
No,
what they're
go back.
hoping you do.
All right, go back.
They want you to like chase it and try to find a flaw. You got to push the. It's a negative in this context. It would be a positive in the I understand where your brain's going. In our context, it's a negative. So so it swung. The pendulum swung negative. I don't need
Mhm.
your help. I have an offer. I have an offer is essentially I don't need your help. I don't need your help's a negative swing, right? So I don't need your help. I have an offer. It swings. Perfect. I mean, sounds like if I could bring you an offer would better perfect. I mean, perfect. It sounds like you don't need any more offers. Push it further. I'll get out of your hair then. Wait, hold on. I didn't accept the offer yet. Swings back. What do you got? Maybe there's a better offer.
Yeah,
Kind of
no,
what
yeah.
happened in your call, but
Well,
you
I'm not
didn't
calling.
realize how you did it.
So from there though, she said, "All right, yeah, we haven't closed or anything. Like nothing's official." Um, then I should have been like, "Yeah." So I mean, at this point,
Yeah. If somebody says, like, we have a buyer, we're going to sign the contract. Perfect. Sounds like everything's already handled. Sounds like you got the most amount. Perfect. Sounds like you got the most amount of money. There's not even a shadow of a doubt that you get any more. Sounds like you're in a perfect situation and you don't need any more buyers. I'll get out of your hair. I hope you have a great day. Hold on. Whoa. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we could get more, buddy. Hold on. Tell me more. Like that. That's the answer you want to elicit. All you want to be
yeah.
leaving. So
Now from
you
there,
don't want to be chasing them. You want them to chase you. Right? They did that a lot of the time, whether or not they're doing it on purpose. When they put you in that, they put you in the frame. When you play that frame, remember, this is all a game of frames. So when they say that, it puts you in the
oh,
frame of, I don't need you. See,
I
I
already know
did
what to
this
say for that too.
myself.
Yep,
And
but I
you're
know what to
playing the
say right after
frame
that
of,
too. Now
okay, I don't need you. Have a great day.
I know exactly what to say now to that. So yeah, no, well,
What?
when she said that, I could have said no. Well, it's nothing. You know, we haven't signed a contract or anything. Oh yeah, yeah. Just makes sense. So I guess my question to you is this. I mean, the home looks beautiful. Is there anything that I should know about it at all? That's not on Zillow or I can't see on the pictures? And then starts talking to me more and more, and then that's
Well,
when I can just go and chill and just like, all right, that's
you're ignoring it. But so like, yes, that would work. I would have taken it and done a negative of like, yeah, well, we have an offer. Oh, okay. I mean, sounds like everything's handled, and I mean, you don't need any more buyers. Well, we haven't accepted anything. Why do you have someone? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you already have an offer that's perfect, and sounds like you don't think you're gonna get anything else. So, I mean, sounds like there's nothing I can even do to help you. So I'll just let you go. You already have your offer. Not like those exact words, but something like that.
I feel like
Like
that's
that.
too negative though, because you can always go. Will, remember that what we were talking about? You can go too negative.
Yeah, you don't want them to not be okay. So another thing, the way I handle
How would you
FISBOs
handle it?
with their smoke screens is I just push through the script, to be honest, because they're not going to tell you, and the second you address it is the second the call is over. That's why the call ended. You
Because
see
I
what I
did
mean?
address it.
Now, if it comes up another time, then you know it's potentially real, right? That's how
Yeah,
I look
like
at it.
that's how I handle situations like, oh, well, if I was the list, my mom's a realtor. Yeah, you ARP it. Yeah, totally get it. You would use your mom. Who wouldn't? I mean, let me ask, and then you ask your next question. Agree, respond,
Yeah.
pivot.
So when she said
But
that, all right, no, but we didn't accept anything. Yeah, I see
I
that.
don't know if I
I mean, it sounds like
would.
a
I would
strong offer with that. Let me ask you this. I'm just looking at the pictures right now. Um,
maybe. I mean, the thing is you need to determine if that's a smoke screen or not. That's the thing. You don't know if
well,
it.
I think
That's what pushing does, in my opinion, because it could be a smoke screen, it could be a real offer. The question is, is she actually like if she's going to sign the purchase contract tonight, no matter what you say, wouldn't you want to know that?
well, yes and yes, but I feel like you can also get that answer, like how Will said it. If it really is true, she'll bring it up a second time at the end, as in, hey, 30, 60, maybe even 90 days goes by, and you still for whatever reason haven't sold it, or the offer hasn't got accepted. Um, I mean, but would you hate to hear from me again? And then straight there, she'll be like, "Well, we have this," and like she'll mention it again. Like she'll mention like, "Well, we have the
Yeah.
offer. I mean,
I mean,
it's
that's
most
another
likely
way
to
to handle
close."
it.
And like just so you get that vibe, and then she can also say to that though it was I'm guessing what she would say, but yes, if something doesn't go by or if something doesn't happen, then
Yeah.
yes, I wouldn't be opposed 100% to it. So
I
there,
don't
I can
know.
follow up with
I
you
think it's maybe
doing
something
that.
we have to test, you know. Do it half one
I'll
way,
test
half
it right now.
another, see how they respond. I don't know what the right
I'll test
answer
it.
is.
I'll test it. See how it goes.
I feel like ignoring it has always worked good for me. Almost always, just
Yeah,
like,
but
okay, great. Like you
Well,
have
you
an
should
offer.
call
Oh, that's good
Fizbus.
to hear.
Will doesn't
Why?
like the idea of calling Fizbos. He's too good for it now.
I am.
The Google subscriber you have called is not
No,
available.
but like, wouldn't so they pull back? So wouldn't pulling back and retaking that leaving frame make the most sense to you guys, or no? Like, do you guys do?
Why wouldn't you just what if you don't acknowledge it? Wouldn't that be just as good?
I feel like acknowledge it, but don't acknowledge it to the full extent. Just ARP it,
Yeah,
honestly.
exactly. ARP
I
it.
mean,
Exactly. That's
Hi,
what I do.
this is
That's what
Robert.
I
I'm
do.
sorry, I might have the wrong number. Looking for the owner of
I think
118
like
Dunn's Corner. I believe unit number 74. Am I on the wrong track?
You got the right number.
Right number?
You got the right one.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, sir. This is my name is Robert. I am a local realtor. I'm just calling about the home for sale on Corner Road. I see you're selling it for a sale by owner. Is that right? Just making sure on my end.
Well, number one, it's not a home. It's a campground.
Mm.
And it's a park model, and it's seasonal for 6 months out of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're not getting the. Or it's either up wrong or whatever, but it's not a home. It's a camper.
Oh, okay. All right, makes more sense. All right, sorry about that. Then I apologize.
Nope. Okay, no problem.
No, I think
Those-
you know what human
It's
psychology.
those-
You know what human psychology says is people want something they can't have. So
Yeah.
all you're doing by ignoring it is I believe, and I could be wrong, but I'm in my mind, by ignoring it, you're giving in to what they want, because they're essentially saying, no, I don't need your help, you can't have me. And you're saying, well, there might be an opportunity. If that doesn't go through, maybe you'll give me a shot then, right? Like in my mind, that's what it comes to.
Thank you for calling. I'd like to call back. Please
But
leave your name.
you can reverse that, and I did see you roll your eyes, by the way. You can reverse that and play the same card.
Who rolled their eyes? Me?
Yeah, you did.
I just
did.
Yeah,
You did. No,
in
you
like a
100%
girly
did.
way, too. You went.
Yeah, it was kind of cute, if I'm being honest. It was that girly, if I'm being honest. Very,
It was
very, very
it was
girly.
so girly. It was like ooh ooh. Like,
Yeah, but I see what Mike's saying, but I also understand what Will's saying. I think playing around with it will be good.
Yeah.
At the same time, I feel like Mike. I feel like it's.
I'm
just
not saying mine's the right
disqualifying
answer. I'm
too
just
much
saying
and
we
making
don't
them
know.
not okay. That's the only reason I say that is feeling them not okay. I feel like
I think it
ARPing it and then getting through the
depends
script.
on where it is in the call, because I think you do need to. You can't just ignore it. You have to find out if it's smoke screen or not. So you have to call their bluff.
So how would you do that?
Same way to be leaving. So, I mean, if you say I'm assuming you got multiple offers, is already under contract. Yeah, we already have someone. Oh, great. Sounds like you have the best offer, and without it sounds like you have the absolute best offer, and you think there's no way to get more money for it. So, sounds like you don't need any more buyers, right?
I'm gonna put an example for you right now. Exactly what that feels like. That feels like when Will was answering the phone and saying, "Hey, I'm a dad. I'm a human too." That feels just like that.
Like condescending.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
I see what Robbie's saying.
I see what he's saying too. Well,
But the reason why the smoke screen, the way you weed it out, Mike, is by just continuing with the script, and then eventually it'll come up if it's a smoke screen or not. Like when somebody says, "No, I have somebody I'm gonna work with." Okay, got it. No worries. Completely understand. Most people have an agent they work with. Let me just ask you: the house is beautiful. Where are you guys planning to go? Oh, we're planning to stay local. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Hi, Charles.
And then you just, if it comes up the second time, you just roll with it. Like, then you know it's real. It's not a smokescreen. So then you're like, oh, okay, this guy really has somebody.
Yeah,
Done
but
deal.
so what do you
'Cause
do
you can't
when
ask people directly because it's
so
none
what
of
do
your
you,
business. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, what do you do when um so like you call somebody and they say, "Hey, I can't speak right now." What do you do in that situation?
Okay, gotcha. I appreciate it. I'll give you a shout later.
Yeah. So what are you doing? You're leaving. So they go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, hold on. Wait a second. What'd you call about?"
The reason why they do that is because they don't want you to call back later. That's pulling out
So
the smoke screen.
the same method, if I'm not saying the exact way I'm saying it, we can figure out, I think the same method can work here,
Potentially.
right? Because you're leaving, they don't want you to call back again. They're like, "Well, I can solve it. Let me see what opportunity." Is he still on the phone or?
I'm just
Oh, yeah. Um they can You know what I mean? So you do the same thing. You kind of you can what I'm thinking, and I could be wrong, but you can dangle a carrot of, hey, I might be completely ignoring a better offer. You know what I mean? Like in their mind, they're like, okay, well, I have this interested buyer, but what if this buyer is this guy might actually, you're not explicitly saying that you have a buyer, but you might say, what if this guy's buyer is willing to pay more? So then you can determine whether or not you're almost coming from the sense of like, let's say you really had a buyer and you called a for sale by owner to really bring them a buyer, and they said, we have somebody, we're accepting an offer. Your next question would probably be, yeah, I mean, if my client brought you a better offer, would you be open to it, or are you're already committed to them? No?
Do you really have a buyer?
No, I'm not saying say that. I'm saying in that scenario, that's what you would ask, right? So how do you say that and like kind of get the idea without saying it?
Robert's unmute him.
It's hard to tell when he's done off.
I had the same thing happen. I just had the same thing happen again, and I folded like an idiot. I should have used it. I thought about it right after because it was the same shit. It was his son, obviously selling it probably for his dad.
Ugh.
And like he was like, I was like, oh dang it. I mean, I asked the question of you got multiple offers or it's already sold, right? He was like, yeah, sold in a day. I'm like, oh, all right. So you're not looking for any other offers, right? I mean, at all. He was like, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this and that. And then he was like, but he was being an asshole about it. He was like, yeah, but it's so. I was like, yeah, but I'm just you're saying it's sold, so that's why I'm seeing. I don't know if it is. If I was to even bring somebody, like, is that still available?
Yeah.
I mean, he said,
see, okay. So let me be you. I'm assuming it's already sold, right? Pretend you're the guy.
Yeah, sold it in a day, actually.
Dude, that's awesome. Now, it sounds like, I mean, if other offers came in, it's just not even worth looking at anymore. You already got it. So I'll let you run then.
Well, no, like, I mean, I'm not saying that's what I did. I did that.
Mhm.
And then he was like, he came back to bite again. Like, he was like, well, this and that. Like, I don't know. Right there, that's when I should have fucking said.
So
all right,
that's
yeah.
when you ARP.
Yeah, that's when I did.
You called their bluff, you ARP. See,
God,
that's what
I
I'm
tried to
trying to
call their
say.
bluff.
Don't shake your
That
head
makes-
like
Dude.
that's what you were saying, Will. That's
No.
that's-
Whoa.
He was
Don't
doing that.
attack me.
He was
Don't
shaking his head
attack
like,
me.
yeah,
No.
that's what you do.
Attack him.
Fuck off.
Attack him. Attack him. Attack him. Attack him. No, I'm joking.
I'll fucking clip that. We have a recording of all that. He thinks that like
Go
what
ahead,
I
Will.
say is what were you saying? Sorry.
Go ahead, Will.
No, you're good. I
Oh
was
my
gonna
God, go ahead.
compliment
You're
you.
joking.
Don't be a
I was
fucking.
gonna
Go ahead.
I was gonna compliment you and say, now that makes sense. That's good. I like what you said. That's why I was going like this.
Mm.
So if you say it that way and you do like
Yeah.
a hard stripe, yeah, all day. Good point. Yes.
Yes.
But if you say you have a
But that
buyer,
was-
then
That's not what I was saying.
you were
can-
saying that. You were
No, go
saying
back
that.
to. We can go back to this recording after
No,
we're done
I can't
streaming
lie.
and watch it.
He didn't say that. He
You
honestly
weren't
didn't
listening,
say that.
Robbie. He just said it. He just said it.
No, I
No,
asked
you were on the call when
Robbie.
he was
You were on the
talking to me.
call. Listen,
No,
you
I
were on
was
the call.
unmuted. All right.
No, you were on the call talking to that guy. You were on that call, and I asked Will. I said, so the thought process is, let's say you really did have a buyer, which we don't, but let's say you had a buyer. You were actually bringing a buyer to a for sale by owner, and that guy says, I want to buy this house. You have an actual buyer with an actual offer, and they say, I have a contract. What would your question be? Oh, so I mean, if I brought you a better offer, you wouldn't look at it. And then he goes, well, do you have a buyer? You should say you have a buyer. Like, no, I'm saying it because that's the mindset. You would probably still push. You would ask a question. So then
that's why I said that to him. That's the only reason why I said that to him. Like this, the way you said it just now. Say it again. What did you say earlier?
You would, if you actually had a buyer.
No. Say the
What did
like
you say? The line you said.
Like we were role playing.
Yeah.
You said
we
to
were role
Robbie.
playing.
It's so you would pull away. So they're in their brain, they're like, "Oh crap! Well, I mean, maybe he does have
What
a
did you
buyer. Maybe he
say?
has a better offer." So it's, yeah, no, totally get it. I mean, sounds like you have the best offer, and you don't think you're going to get anything better. Probably just going to sign that, no matter what else comes in. So, I mean, I'll get out of your hair and let you go then.
There.
I feel like when he went that extreme, saying that he sold it, yes, that is when they say they have an offer.
He went
that's a little
extreme
different.
negative.
So I
So
pushed a
you
little
go
bit
extreme
more.
negative.
Yeah, I pushed just a little more on his, and then it went this way. But I also see the thing is, it's you guys are both right. Is the thing that I
No,
just
we
realized.
are.
You guys are both
We're trying to
exactly right.
we're trying to find the balance between the two perspectives to see what works.
I think the balance is
Oh.
this. I think the balance is this. It's situational. As in
Mhm.
yours, Mike, when they go extreme negative, like no, we already sold it, and like they're
Eh.
hard, they're very aggressive on the phone. That's when you use yours. For Will's, you go if they're like how that lady was when she was like, oh no, we just have an offer or this and that. That's when you go that way.
No, well,
I feel
she said
I'm
she had an
realizing
offer
that
that
right
they
now.
were going to accept.
They were
That's
going to
different.
accept. Yes, they didn't. He said he sold it.
Yeah. So I think you can use it no matter what, because that lady and that guy would have reacted the same thing. Yeah, I mean, you have an offer, probably no matter what comes in, you're probably going to accept that, because that sounds like you're confident. You're 100. You're 1,000% confident that that's the best offer for you. So it's not even worth looking at anything else. So you know what? Have a great day. I'm gonna let you run. Well, hold on. I said we had an offer, but I don't know if it's the best offer. You're taking that frame back. You're not letting them take it and stay with it. That frame, when he said it and her, whether she might have been nicer, sure. He might have gone extreme and been kind of a bragging dick about it, but she was saying the same thing, taking the same frame, but just with a nicer tone, dude. It's the same frame. The frame is, I sold it myself, I don't need you. And you're saying, okay, you don't need me. You're calling the bluff. You don't need me. You don't need any more offers. You got it done. You're calling their bluff, because in the back of their brain, they're like,
Here, I want to show you something.
Okay.
Can you do it where I can share my screen?
yeah, share your screen.
I think this is what you're talking about. Do you see it? Let me go a little bit bigger.
Well, yeah, that's what it's talking about. 100%.
That is what I'm
So
talking
like
about.
here I know. Hold on a second. So you have visuals. So here's a fully negative, going fully negative. You'd say, I don't think I need your services. Oh, so based on what you're telling me so far, my feeling is that you have absolutely no interest. No, not that one. Not that one. No, that's not that
Mm-mm.
one. Hold on. It was this
Hold on,
one.
give me a second.
Thanks for being honest. Sounds like there's no reason for us to speak further. That's what you just did.
And you're pushing it. Yeah, that's literally what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've been
Hostile or
trying to explain this
disinterested.
for you.
I know, but you couldn't get it out. You were saying something completely different. You said that there was a way to do it, but you didn't know how to explain it.
Let's go back to the recording. I've held this same stance since the beginning of this conversation.
I know, but you couldn't articulate it. You even said it yourself.
Well, yeah, I mean, I needed to elaborate a little bit further to get you guys to understand, but it doesn't mean my point was any less the same.
No. I'm not attacking your ego. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you that you
okay.
couldn't get it out. But this is what you're talking about. So this makes
sorry,
sense.
I'm being I realize I'm recognizing that response was a little bit jerkish. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They're going into the negative. They're in a frame of, I don't need you. So you go into a frame of, okay, you don't need me. Call their bluff. You're walking away. I mean, if you were to go into a doctor's office and the doctor says you need surgery to save your life, and you say, I disagree, doctor. I think that I'll survive without the surgery. And the doctor goes, okay, believe whatever you want. You're not going to get the surgery anyway. He goes to walk out the door. Your response is going to be, wait. Tell me more, please. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because the doctor's not going to give. If the doctor went, oh well, here's the facts, you're going to sink your foot in the ground more. No. But the doctor leaves, and now you want something you can't have. Now you want, and
I
you're
like that.
asking for that info. Not comparing us to doctors; they're
agree.
smarter than us, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But yeah, like
I understand what you mean, though. Like, I mean, it makes sense. I feel like I love that. So I feel like Mike's is good, and then the response to Mike's is ARP. What Will does.
yeah, you just ARP it.
So
If they say, "Hold on, I'm not saying that," well, like what she said, well, we haven't signed anything yet. Then you ARP it. Oh yeah, totally makes sense. I mean, let me ask you. Next question. I'm not saying fucking like go deep. The second they say, "Oh yeah," I mean, we haven't signed anything yet. Oh, you just established it's a smokescreen. If they really have an offer, they're gonna say, "Yep, it's already done." To that, you ask that question, they're gonna go, "Yeah, have a great day. It's already done."
Or they're gonna be like, "Hey, yeah," like they're gonna be like, "Hey, yeah, we're sorry, dude. Like it already is." Like they're gonna be at least more like calm because like,
There's
"Hey, there's
only
nothing that you're trying to get from me."
When you go to that response, that extreme, there's two responses. You called their bluff, so they either admit it's a bluff, or they say, hold on, you know what? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. It's not sold yet. I shouldn't be dumb to not look at this.
Agreed. I one thing too, for both of you guys, I just finished the list of for sale by owners I have. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
No, they're not. I'm gonna start calling them again.
I was super nervous to do it, but I got one lead and then definitely a good conversation from all of us from it. Like that we understand a lot of things better now. So
you know what we need to
pretty
you
appreciate
remember
it.
those Uno overlays I sent you guys last week? We need to start using those so we can see how many contacts, leads, and appointments we have on screen while we call.
Yeah. Agreed.
Thinking about taking my lunch early and just flipping circle for after lunch. Maybe I'm just getting hangry and that's why I feel rough.
Dude, I don't understand because I only have 12 well, hold on. My shitty dialer. I have 12 contacts. I'm going to go to friend by owners right now.
That's it?
That's all?
You called for 2 hours, so you telling me you got 6 contacts an hour?
That's literally what happened. I'll show you my
That's cute.
Will, how many contacts did you get in 2 hours?
Oh, well, how many contacts you got in 2 hours? 20
less than
contacts.
2 hours. And then in 52 minutes, that's my active dialing time. I got 19 contacts.
Dude, I have 23 minutes of active dialing time, which isn't a lot. I suck. And I have 9 contacts.
Hey, you know what's funny? Hold on a second. I missed 11 calls.
Yep. It's not even counting the callbacks that are going to start hammering me. Oh, they've already started. If I was answering these callbacks, it would be even more. I have 6 missed calls. Just
listen. I'm gonna get my 40 today, and we'll see tonight. I'm gonna call you guys no matter what, and just ask you how to do stuff for.
Yeah, dude, we'll do that for you.
Yeah,
I really do want.
I charge 50 and I charge $50 an hour for that kind of stuff for consulting work, but your tab is pretty high already.
My tab is high. What are you guys calling right now?
I think I'm gonna jump to for rent by owners with you.
Mike, hop on friend by owners real quick before you go.
I don't want to. I think I need food.
You really don't want to, which means you should.
I need to eat breakfast.
I don't want to, dude. Dude, I'm fat. Do you know how many times I want to eat today? Come on, let's be real.
You're not even that fat, bro.
Appreciate it. You know what was cool as hell?
You and
though?
Will look like
Video.
almost the same when it comes to
No,
body
we do
fat,
not.
bro.
No, we do not. Will is way skinnier than me.
You
Will-
haven't seen Will's belly, bro.
Dude, Will looks
It's
way
not.
more better now.
I
Dude,
didn't.
we
It's not
really.
like that.
I know. I'm just picking on you, Will. I realized how that sounded like me being a dick.
That sounds like a dick to him and me, because you're calling me really fat, comparing me to him, as in like, oh, Will, look at you, you're as big as the fat lard right there.
That
Like, come
is
on,
not
like, that was
not what I
super.
not what I
That
meant,
was.
but I
That
mean
was.
I understand how that came out, but not how I
No, I
meant
know. I
it.
don't care. I don't care. I'm just saying.
It's his tism, dude. He's got a little bit of the tism.
You got a rhythm with a tism.
You guys don't even know what Riz is. You're too old.
I love this thing. Did I send this to you guys? I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Using your touch code, you are now logged into the Moto dialer. Please press the
What time
start
do we
on
stream
your
to?
screen to begin calling.
Just stream to 12 when we stop calling. Do it for the stream. You gotta do it like that. Do it for the
I
stream.
was gonna dip out now.
I gotta pee.
No, we need the stream.
Let me go pee real quick.
This call may be recorded.
We'll just put Robbie. Just Robbie now. Bye, everyone. I'm kidding. I'll be right back.
Honestly, I can't see the chat or anything. Them two can. So
Forwarded to voicemail.
if you guys are
the person you're trying to
if you guys are saying anything, or even if there's anybody watching, I don't even know. Just give it a second. They'll answer all the questions that you guys have. For now, I'm just calling for rent by owners. So we'll see how we do with that right after for sale by owners, which was kind of being honest, a little scared, honestly. So this is much easier doing for rent by owners. But the for sale by owners weren't bad at all. It was actually pretty nice. Got a good lead from it. Honestly, I think she might sell before I even call her back. So maybe that might happen, but if not, I mean, pretty fine.
Please leave your message for
Maybe I can have this up on my phone, maybe. Let me do that after I make sure this one's done. I'll pull it up on my phone so I can see better. Actually, let me do it. After I make sure this one's done, I'll pull it up on my phone so I can see better.
Hello, I'm back.
Dude, I'm on my phone to see like the chat and everything. How can I mute it? Like mute YouTube? How can I mute YouTube?
The mute button. That was a real boomer moment of you, bro.
No, on my look at it. It doesn't show it on my phone though.
Hello, I'm back.
phone to see like the chat and everything. How can I mute it? Like mute YouTube? How can I mute YouTube? Yeah, it's not letting me like mute it.
That was a real boomer moment. Oh, are you calling on your phone too?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's all right. It's not a big deal. I don't have to have it up. I was just having it up while you were gone, so I can like see the chat and like see if anything was
Why
going on.
don't you just pull up the chat window on your computer?
You want to know why?
Because of your crappy MacBook.
Yep. Okay, my computer will catch on fire.
Record it with your phone. It'll go viral on TikTok.
Dude, no, my girlfriend, how she needs a new fan for her computer. It's like, it's only 2017, but it's like, it goes like.
Don't you love your computer? Her computer? You're not a fan of her computer?
What are you talking about?
You said she needs a new fan. I said, are you not a fan of her computer?
Oh.
You don't like it?
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Robert. And don't you dare ever call me a boomer again. You're like 30 years old.
Okay, boomer.
That was
Actually,
mean,
you're
right?
not wrong. You're not wrong.
I thought you were like 27.
I'm almost 29.
Um,
Yeah, I was
mean, at least you
walking,
ain't as old as Will.
I was walking to the mailbox with my wife to check our mail, and my knee like went pop, like you know, like you ever hear those?
Yeah.
Where it just like cracks really loud, and I went, oh, my knee, and she goes, yep, you're getting old, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm not that old, and then I said something like that I can't repeat on this stream. I said something like completely out of pocket, like as I do.
Yeah, I
I'm not
understand.
PC. She goes, come on, you're almost 30. You're pretty. She goes, come on, you're 30. You can't be saying those things. And I go, that's just not. Oh, well, I guess you're right. She's like, you're not 20 years old anymore. I'm like, pretty much 20. That was 9 years ago.
See, like me, my age, all right, it's fine. But
she's like, you're not 18 anymore. And I'm like, that was only 11 years ago.
When do things stop becoming socially acceptable as like an age? When do I stop like, all right, he can fuck up. He's this age.
I think you're allowed to screw up in your early 20s. Once you hit your mid 20s, you start losing.
Like 25, it's like,
yeah, like if you're 21 living at like your mom's house, so somebody would be like, in this, I realize how close to home this might actually hit. I don't mean this. I was just using it as an example. But if you're 21, they're like, yeah, it's hard. He's making his way. But then you're 29 living at your mom's house. People are, oh, dude, that kid's screwed up. Not, I don't mean that in anybody. Like, obviously, there might.
I mean, I'm 20. Yeah,
No, I'm also saying this because it's on recording. So anybody watching this and you as well, like, there are good reasons for it. But I'm just saying that's how society thinks. So like, I think around like 25, 26 is like where that turn starts. Like the closer you get to 20, to crossing over your mid, which I consider, you know, what is early 20s, 22 to, or 21, 20 to like 24 is early 20s, 24 to 26 is like your mid, and then 27 plus is your late 20s, right? Something like that.
You're like 30. You're 30, dude. Like,
yeah.
Come on. That's.
I mean, it's just different how people look. I mean, just specifically because you asked. Because yeah, people used to look at me when I was in my early 20s. The crazy crap I would do. They would be like, haha, that's so funny. And then I feel like the second I turned 25, everybody started looking at me like, come on, dude, you're too old for that crap. And I'm like, but like a year ago, you thought it was funny. To answer your question, yeah.
All right. I mean, it's good to actually know.
Me getting blackout drunk was hilarious when I was 22. People would be like, oh, dude, you're such a good, you were,
Your call has been
people were
forwarded
like,
to
you were such a good time last night. Oh my God, I can't believe you threw up on that cop when I was 22. But now I do it at 28, and dude, come on, you got it. You got to control how much you drink, man. Like it's two different like animals. It's weird. But like,
I mean, like I said though, at least we're not like almost 40, like some people here.
Oh, that's just mean, man. No, he's got a wife. He's got a kid. He's reasonable.
The thing is,
like,
Will's a grown ass man. He's literally a dad. Like he has a house with his dog, his wife. Like, come on, like you can't.
You want to hear something crazy?
Like,
want to hear something crazy?
Stream crazy? Remember streaming?
Yeah, no. Like,
hello? Please leave your message.
Just perspective. Like, so at my current age, my dad had me, my brother, and my sister. My dad had 3 kids at my current age and had been married for a while.
Damn, dude.
I can't imagine having 3 kids, one of them being 10 years old, almost 11.
Yeah, but your
I would
parents
be
were
11 years.
Right?
What?
Your parents were,
So
which ain't good.
put
This
in
is
the-
not a good thing. You do not want to be like that at all.
But it puts you in the perspective of like, at my age, my grandfather, so my dad's dad, had fought in World War II and the Korean conflict, had a kid, and got married. And I'm over here like, calling is hard.
Right.
Our
You should start
generation
calling.
got
Hurry up. Get on calling, actually. Do it.
like you. Do it. What is that? See, what is that?
I forget what it's from, but I know it's funny.
Star Wars. Episode 3, where he had Count Dooku. Anakin had Count Dooku. And he's like, kill him. He's like, no. And he's like, do it.
Do it. Dude, I have 12 contacts. You know how mad I am right now? I want. Oh my God, I'm so angry. Hello. The thing is, I need 40 by the end of the day. So it's like. Oh no.
Leave a message after the beep. I'll get back.
I just have to do 2 hours. We're doing at the end of the week, right? 220, not at the end of the day, 40. Because that's why we're doing Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. That way we're like, if you have one bad day, it's not like game ending. All right, let me pull a circle dial. No, I'll call for rent by owners with you.
They're pretty whatever. Like after doing for sale by hello. After doing for sale by owners, I mean, I feel like I can do a for rent by owner. Like, all right, whatever. I'm happy you guys pushed me to do for sale by owners though, because I did not want to do it.
Really? All the ringing is bothering me.
I know, dude. It's bothering me too. up. Around like the 40 mark. Hello.
The person you're trying to reach is not.
Just hello.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hello. When can you hear me? Guess not.
Oh my god. It's hard to drink the water when you don't want to. Like it's like ugh. So I just drink a lot of it at once when I don't want to, so I can just get rid of some.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Barkin.
Yes, who's calling?
Hey, Barkin. This is Robert. I just want to be upfront with you. I am a realtor. Before you hang up, I know you're not looking to sell 75 Benbridge. Just hoping to ask a quick question about it for rent, if that's okay.
Who do you represent?
I'm sorry?
Who do you represent?
Oh, EXP Realty. It's the brokerage I work at.
Okay, what is your question?
Yeah, no problems. I appreciate that. The rental looks beautiful. I'm assuming at this point you probably already have a bunch of applications, and you've already rented that out, right?
It's not rented as of yet.
Okay. Yeah. I only asked that because most homes in that area they do rent out fairly quickly. Is that because you haven't found the right tenant? You're not getting enough tenants applying, or I mean, is it just something else?
The market's a little softer now than it has been in the past, so we're still showing and getting applicants.
Yeah.
So we're still in that process.
100%. Yeah, I can definitely see that, especially with that place. I can see that happening with a bunch of applications coming from that. And not that I have one right now, Barkin, but I was calling to find out if I did bring you a fully qualified tenant. They had a great income, great credit, and their background check was clean. I just didn't know if that's something that you'd be against at this point.
I'd say I'd wait. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. What are your fees?
To bring an applicant to you?
Yes.
Okay. So I mean, if I was to tell you it's first month's rent, I mean you're probably gonna yell me off the phone, right, and tell me that I'd never call you again.
I wouldn't yell at anybody, but I wouldn't want. I wouldn't pay first month's rent.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Not at this point.
Yeah, 100. I don't honestly. I think you can rent it out on your own. At this point, I was just calling in the meantime. I was actually seeing if 15 to 30 days goes by, and for whatever reason the home hasn't rented out, which would be strange because I believe you can. Would you hate the idea of us talking it again to discussing other options in the future?
You could contact me. This will come up as spam. It always does.
Okay.
When it didn't. So you're sometimes better off just emailing me.
All right. And what is the best email if I was to email you?
The one in the ad.
The one in the ad. There isn't an email on Zillow. It just says your name. Yeah, there's no email here. That's why I only ask.
Okay. Well, you could send a text message to this number then.
All right. Yeah. So email wouldn't work for you. What I was also gonna ask, Barkin, I don't know if this makes sense at all. If I email you a copy of my resume, so you see who I am and have my company information, I just didn't know if that made sense at all to send you your way.
Yeah, no, you can send it because if I do use someone, I'm, I may use you.
Yeah, 100%. So that's why I was only asking about the email, just so I can send that through to you. I just didn't want to bother you through text so much because sometimes my texts don't go through for certain numbers too on Zillow. Especially if this is a Zillow number, it won't go through if I text you.
It's not a Zillow number.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, I can text you all my information there. Because I know email won't work. But all right, Barkin, I appreciate your time. And just for my sake, when would you like to hear from me again? I just don't want to bombard you and bother you.
Because I don't rent it in the next 3 weeks, feel free to, contact me.
Yeah, in that 3 weeks, honestly, it most likely will. So if I see that it comes off the market, I won't contact you. But if not, then I will. Okay.
Sure.
Sounds good. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, Barkin, and I'll see you then. All right.
Yep. You too. Bye-bye.
Fuck, I try to get. Do you think I was pushing too much for the email? At all?
No.
No.
All right.
If they don't want to give you their email, are they really a lead?
No. I want to say no.
Yeah.
I want to say no, but for the sake of for rent by owner, I wouldn't mind like just calling them back in 3 weeks. Like I just having them like just call back.
It's a catch-22, if you ask me.
I
it's
really need to grab lunch.
motivation.
So.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
You're leaving now, dude?
Yeah. I need to grab a lunch and take a break. My brain is not playing well, and I need more contacts before I can quit. So I need to reset it real quick. Grab
No
a
worries.
lunch and
Take your thing.
go for a walk out. Go for a walk
Will,
around
do
the
you want to
block
hop in
to clear my
Discord?
brain.
Huh?
You want to hop in Discord? I'm still calling.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hop in Discord.
All right, Mike. Well, just call us. Hurry up.
All right, guys. See you later. Thanks for streaming with us. Take care.
Thank you, guys.